Hello guys, I'm so sorry for not doing videos for such a long time. I really was really busy, and because I had such a long break, I'm now really motivated to do new videos. And yeah, I thought I wish you've asked how my grooming desk looks like, or where I do groom my dogs, and so I thought I'm just gonna show you it. And yeah, let's get started. So first of all, this is just an old little desk that I had no use for anymore, and so I decided to use it as my dog grooming desk. Have a chair in front of it, and their toy bag is made on top of it, so I'm gonna put that away and sit down, and then I can show you easier how everything is organized. Besides, I'm probably going to do another video about these special dog toy bag and what I keep in that in the next video. Yeah, but this is the grooming desk. Hey, I always keep this cute little padded mat. Always put extra towels underneath, so it's even softer for them, because dogs usually don't like to stand on wood or plastic. They prefer to have some soft padded place. And whenever I groom my dogs, I do put a towel over this so I can clean it up much easier. And therefore I've got these nice box here in which I do keep all the towels, the extra towels, fresh, washed and ready to use. So on the other side I got one more of these containers, and this is where the dirty things go, because I usually don't want to mix them up with my own clothes. I wash them extra together with their blankets and stuff. So this is where I keep them until I have enough to do a wash. If you want to know, these containers are from IKEA. They are like for the diaper, changing diaper table, however you want to call it. And they came in a set, so I have this one in which I keep the tissues, and it even came with one of these. So I put this always on top of my dirty clothes to have a lid. And the other thing is, it's a really nice thing to put in some water and to wash your dog if necessarily, and not to give him a bath, but if you need some water, this is the perfect thing. Yeah, so I'll try to organize all my grooming supplies into yeah, an organizer, and finally found this one from, I think it's called Munchkin, the company, but you will find it. Yeah, I'll show you. Munchkin. Yeah, that's the name of this. And it has a lot of compartments in all the place that I need. So I need a lot of things to groom my dogs and to take care of them. And of course I have brushes. So the first brush I bought for them was a really nice and soft baby brush. The puppy brushes I found always had on the other side these metal brush which really scratches the skin of my dog, so I didn't want one, and I found this was even much cheaper, so I bought this baby brush when they were puppies. And later on, of course, I needed a little bit more, but still didn't want these kind of yeah, these kind of needles made out of metal. So I found this one. Maybe you know, in my dog supply bag, I always carry the Tangle Teaser brush, which is a brush that I use daily. And as I only have one, I keep it in this bag. But if I would brush my dogs, I would take it out and brush them. I don't keep it here. I always have it with me. But this one is a little bit harder, but not scratchy, and it's self-cleaning. So if you wonder why there is hair inside, it is to show you that it's easy to clean it. You just push this button here, and then it cleans itself. So really good thing, and it was not expensive. I found it in the $1 section, and you can find it on eBay as well. Yeah, I have just this fun other brush here that I don't use anymore, so I gave it to my dogs. But these two brushes plus the Tangle Teaser are the main brushes that I use. My dogs don't have long fur and not a lot, so it's really easy to take care of them. Maybe one day I will show you our big dog's cleaning box, and you will see it's definitely much more in there, as he has really long hair and he's hard to get tangle free, and yeah. But I have some more other stuff that I need for my dogs. This is a nice little scissor, and it's also made for babies, so it's from Nook, and it has this rounded top. So I got to use it quite often for one of my dogs who has problems with her eyes. It's always tears coming out, and then, well, you know, these black spots they have on their eyes, and I have to cut I have to cut it out, and I wanted a good pair of scissors that will not, you know, hurt my dog, but still be good enough to cut off these dirt. So this is where I use it. I just added these little hooks to put it here, and yeah, and I of course have a nail clipper. This is from Bamboo. It's really good quality, and you just open it up like this, and it's really sharp and strong and easy to use. It even came with a filer, so you just have to, let me put that down for a second. Have to put this out. Sorry, that was hard to do one-handed. And it came with this filer. Don't use it that often, I'll show you in a second why. But it was good, and if you open this, there is some powder inside, and this is a blood for, you know, for accidents when your dog starts bleeding. You just put some of this powder on top and you will probably stop it bleeding. I never had such an accident, so I didn't try it, but it was good that it came with it. So I'll put that back. And then here in the back, I'll show you why I don't use this filer, and this is I have this little thing here. Looks quite strange, but it is an electronic filer. So if you put it on, it twists, and it has this little opening here, and this is especially made for putting your dog's paws in it the right way. So you just would hold it under the paw and then let it twist, and it will follow your dog's feet. So yeah, this is really helpful thing. It's much quicker than the manual one. It didn't cost a lot. It's called PCS CP206. So I don't know the company, there's nothing written on it, but I mean, there are a lot of these things on the internet, and so you will probably find a lot of these for not too high price. Really works well. Just have to get your dog's you know, used to the sound, so I just put it aside here while I was grooming them, or just, you know, for to get used to it. The next thing I have to do with my dogs from time to time, especially with one of them, is to brush their teeth. So I always have some toothpaste from Trixie, and it's with mint, so not like ours, not like really strong mint. I even tried this chicken flavored one, but it was really stinky, so I tried this and they are fine with it. And of course you need toothbrushes, so I tried different things and will show you what I tried. The first thing was this little funny thing here that you just put over your finger. It's made of something like micro, or maybe even cotton, I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter, you just put it over your finger, make it a little bit wet, and then you should be able to clean your dog's teeth. I did that several times when they were puppies, but I didn't like the idea of having something like this in my mouth. So then I decided not to use it anymore. Also because I think it's not very hygienic to use it again and again, and if you have 2 dogs you should have 2 of it. But, well, I wasn't happy with this thing, and I thought it didn't do this job too well, so I bought a normal dog toothbrush, and this was the smallest one I could find, and as you can see this is pretty big, and I have yeah, very small dogs, only 6 pounds, and it was way too big for them. I now use it for our big dogs time to time, but it was too big. So I replaced it, and finally found this again in the baby section in the supermarket, and this is much smaller. As you can see, it has really soft brush, and it's made out of silicone, which is really good, as you can sterilize it pretty well. And this is also why I have this purple box here. It has a hole in the lid, as you can maybe see now, and you just, so it's made for sterilizing pacifiers in the microwave, but I thought, why not to sterilize your dog's toothbrush in here? So you just put a little bit of water, and then you just close it, put it in the microwave for a minute, and it will be sterilized, and I can use this brush for both of my dogs. Of course, I wash it out before very well, and then put it back when it's dried into its little container. And I always have a really nice brush for them, clean and everything. Okay, let's do that later. The next thing you need from time to time is shampoo. So here I have a puppy shampoo. I use this because it's really making the fur soft, and it's really, yeah, sensitive, so you don't have to worry about your dogs getting irritation on the skin. It's also not very expensive, so I recommend to use this one.